Fred Trump would not like this. One of the interesting things is that many of the actions undertaken by Donald Trump would not be approved by his father, Fred Trump. Fred Trump was a ruthless old-school businessman, and one of the things that he prized the most was institutional respectability. He believed in the rule of law. He believed that reputation matters. And while he was ruthless when it came to business and he believed in making a buck, he didn't believe in openly stiffing people, which his son is so proud of doing. His son has stated many times, that is Donald Trump, that he more or less shaves off 10% of all expenditure in any given venture that he enters into. There is a plethora of individuals claiming to have been stiffed by Donald Trump, ranging from individuals working within all manner of roles to businesses, especially small businesses alike, and they were either not paid in full or even not paid entirely. There is also the behavior of Donald Trump himself, a multiple-time divorcee, a serial adulterer, openly so, and many of this behavior is unbecoming. And so the antics of Donald Trump contradict the, hard right-wing Christian crowd that follows him. Now, one Christian philosopher, Dr. William Lane Craig, claimed that for many evangelicals, the reason that they vote for Trump is not because of the person of Trump. They learned that that doesn't always work out, that different politicians come forward claiming, presenting themselves as, Christian people, biblical men of God, and turn out not to be so, Jimmy Carter being one such individual, only to be disappointed. And so, therefore, what they tend to focus on is the policies, and that's what they vote for. When it comes to the personal behavior of the individual, they just, in his own words, learn to swallow hard and tick the ballot box anyway. And that may have been true at the time. This was during his first cycle, if you will. But it cannot be true now. I think it's safe to say that now, given that Trump has demonstrated that many of the promises that he wanted and so on and so forth that he made, he never fulfilled. He never even bothered to fulfill. And so what we can say is that this is a movement that is driven by a single personality. Because let's admit something. There's a degree of charisma to Donald Trump. And that is really what is driving things. Donald Trump is both charismatic in many ways, and he also speaks to the worst impulses of human beings. He also speaks to certain fears and anxieties, many of them legitimate, and that is the power of Donald Trump, and as such his voting base are willing to abandon the morals that they claim to uphold for the sake of a charismatic personality.